Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a pod test today. Today I have, this is the CGN 21500 or 21500. So it's chili originally from Brazil, so I've read. There's not a huge amount of information on this. Everything that I have found about it has been mostly on chili forums, and everybody's saying that it's a really fantastic flavoured chili, and it is a Capsicum Chinense, which surprised me a little bit. A lot of the chilies that are listed CGN and then numbers after it tend to be Bacatums, just generally speaking, and this is quite a unique looking pod. You can see they're kind of cream coloured pod with purple blemishes on it. This is quite a pale one. I've seen some pictures of ones that are a lot more purple, and I've got one here that's a lot more purpley. They have just kind of a blush of colour on them. Really interesting looking pods. These were sent to me from my friend Phil. Thanks a lot, Phil, again for giving me some pods to try. Yeah, Capsicum Chinense, which, like I say, surprised me a bit. Meant to be very good producers. Several pictures I found when I was researching this. Plants just laden with these fruit, and they seem to be very popular amongst people who are chili heads, chili growers. Definitely very interesting looking chilies they get as well. Not too much in the way of smell to pick up on. There's almost a little bit of like cut grass smell. A little bit of grass, a little bit of peach. But I think the colour might be throwing off my expectation of that. Phil gave me these pods a few weeks ago when we were at a beer festival, and I have been trying to find the time to get round and test this, and today's the day. As a result, I'll have to ask some people whether the seeds are usually that dark or not. I think I've just left it too long to do a review. I cut open another pod and it was the same thing. Nothing too much to worry about, but the seeds do look a little bit old, so I shan't be saving any seeds from this. So yeah, let's give it a try. I'm expecting kind of medium heat from it. I think originally they were a wild chili, actually, a wild one that was kind of being cultivated, and yeah, let's give it a go. Cheers. Wow, that's very unique. Quite crunchy to chew on as well. There's a decent amount of noise going on when I chew down on it. No, it's quite a soft flavour, but the flavour that it is there is passion fruit. I think it's really tropical. A very soft passion fruit flavour. It's got a very soft mouthfeel to it. It coats your palate quite nicely with quite a mild sweetness. For such a crunchy chili, it doesn't have huge amounts of acidity to it. It's very soft, very unique flavour. I don't think I've had a chili that tastes quite like that yet. It's almost kind of like passion fruit yogurt, I guess. because you got the softness, the little bit of enveloping sweetness, as well as a passion fruit flavour. Not a strong flavour. For a Chinense, it doesn't have that strong Chinense flavour. You know, sort of Chinense flavour that you get with, say, habaneros or whatever. The flavour on this is a lot more soft. It's not smacky around the face. It is very tasty though. The heat on it, it's pretty mild. The heat is definitely on the side of my tongue and the tip of my tongue. It's a pretty mild heat. I thought it was going to be a medium, but it's not. It's quite mild. I have another one here I'm going to tuck into. So it's quite an interesting flavour. Hard to put your finger on what it is as well. Yeah, it's passion fruit. Wow, weird. Same flavour in the second pod. Crunchy, not overwhelming. Low level of heat. I mean, these don't even compare to a habanero. Habaneros get quite hot. I expected them to be a little bit milder than habaneros, but they're way milder. Nice amount of heat to them though. They are very tasty. I don't know how I could cook with them. Because I think as soon as you cook with them, that delicate passion fruit aroma is just gonna cook off basically. So they'd be really nice raw, or in salads, in salsas. Really interesting flavour. Cool looking pods as well, so I think they'd be fun to grow. They're meant to be quite good producers, and if you want some interesting looking mild chilies that you can use in fresh application, then I think I'd recommend that to people. If they gave me a criteria and that fit it, that would be a great plant for mild. The aftertaste, there's a little bit of Chinense in the aftertaste, but it's just a tiny whiff of it. Nothing is strong about it. Nothing's, you know, slap you around the face. The aftertaste, I'm getting reminded of how it smelt before I ate one, and I was saying it was kind of like cut grass. The aftertaste is reminding me of when I was a kid and we used to kind of chew on field grass. You get a big stick of it and put it in and chew on the corner of it. That kind of sweetness. It's grassy, it's slightly sweet, it's not hugely sweet. A grassy, grass-like aroma to it. There's still a lingering bit of heat, only a tiny bit, but it's quite, the profile of the heat is quite nice. I can feel that I've eaten a chili on my lips. I can feel that I've eaten one, but it's not causing any discomfort there. I'm not hugely fond of chilies that burn my lips. And the heat is just nice and soft down the side of my tongue and the tip of my tongue. Yeah, fantastic. Very interesting chili. I've never had a chili that tastes... I mean, often you try it, when you say something tastes tropical, you mean like it's mango, pineapple. I've never had a chili that tastes like passion fruit. That's really interesting for me. That's a first. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. Cheers.